What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Previously, we ended up starting our second playthrough in New Game Plus of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, and we went through pretty much with the same exact missions that we had before, but we had one new split decision right in the middle of a mission in not Operation Wall Climber, sorry, in Attack the Gallia Dam Complex, where we were able to take on Gun 4 Volta and take on Gun 5 Iguazu, instead of helping the Red Guns take out the Rubicon Liberation Front, like the generators and stuff there in their area there in the at the Gallia Dam Complex. And then we also have we now have access to a new mission after completing Operation Wall Climber. We also got to show you that build that I've been using sort of more or less off screen, which is like the dual bazookas on my back with like some random kinetic weapons as my dual wielding that I've been enjoying. And so in this episode, we are going to be continuing through Chapter 1 with our first mission being Investigate Baus Arsenal number 2, which we already did. And I don't think there's really any new stuff in there. If there is, I'll definitely cut that in, obviously. But we do have access to a new mission, and that is Prisoner Rescue. Like I said in the previous episode, you do not get access to this mission until you get to the New Game Plus. And so yeah, this is an interesting mission. It's actually I would consider this actually a rather tough mission, but without further ado, folks, we'll just go right into Investigate Baus Arsenal number 2. I'll probably cut around that mission, and I'll meet you at Prisoner Rescue. You guys also might have noticed that I have a new AC, one of the two, the lightning focused one, where all my weapons are mainly like lightning, electricity ones. I was dumb, I didn't kill on the first. Oh, I knew it! Like I told you, there's a playthrough where one of these guys jumps behind your back. I guess I might have not killed him on the outside. Ah! Oh, what? Alright, we'll just do that. There's one jerk off over here. Idiot. Alright, that guy's dead. Okay, now we just have this one to deal with. Dead. Man, I gotta say the dagger is wild. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna mess around with a couple of generators here, because I am not a fan of my generator right now. I need more recovery, like more recovery there. And with the Ming Tang, I think that'll be a lot better. Alright, so our first New Game Plus mission. Welcome, guys, to Prisoner Rescue.
Got a job for you, 621. This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on. We have authorized a solo helicopter sortie to rescue a group of imprisoned comrades. There are 3 to rescue in total, including some particularly significant personnel. Raven, we hope our struggle will inspire you to aid the Liberation Front's cause. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
Alrighty, it seems like a pretty simple mission, so without further ado, I think this build should suffice. Let's hop right into it.
Looks like switching sides of Gallia left an impression on the Liberation Front. Guess we have you to thank for this job.
Also, fair warning, this transport ship, much like the missiles, doesn't have a lot of health, so make sure you're on those enemies and getting rid of them as fast as you can.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Abide with Rubicon.
Alrighty, we'll keep it moving here. The red smoke, the flares are where you're gonna wanna, wait for it and make sure that it arrives here safely. Alright, we're gonna get rid of these idiots. Make sure you take out these ships if you can first. Alrighty, so we're rescuing Little Zai. As you know that in the previous playthrough, we actually killed her. So as you can see, the story is already different because we were able to help the Rubicon Liberation Front.
You came for me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Zai. I'm okay. Still alive at least. A little rest, and I'll pay him back. Heading for the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
Alrighty, keep moving. Like I said, I like to jump ahead of these guys and just get rid of as many of these guys as I can. Alright. Get this idiot. I think you're doing.
Landing at Site B. Extracting combat missile.
Enemy sighted.
Focus on the chopper! Shoot it down! Don't let them go. Keep their intel on the well. At 50%.
I need to start using my dagger more.
We've extracted comrade Messer. But we're too late. Damn it. Not mess up. Heading to the last site. Just a little more, Raven.
The coral wells are the Rubiconian's lifeline. He must have refused to talk.
Getting rid of those is really important. Those turrets will do a lot of damage to that ship, so... Gotta scan, make sure. Okay, there's an idiot. Oh, lots of friends. Yep. Rid of that. There's one right over there. There, get rid of that. Okay.
We're at Site C. Extracting comrade Father Dolmayan. He's the last one. We're counting on you, Raven.
Now, as you guys remember, Father Dolmayan is the leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front that isn't the de facto leader of Middle Flatwell. He's the true leader, is Father Dolmayan. But obviously Middle Flatwell's the, more combat-oriented leader of the Liberation Front.
Father Dolmayan has been extracted.
Thank goodness you're safe, Father. You're on the line with your God.
You don't know what you're saying, girl. There'll be nothing left but dying embers.
Mission accomplished. Leaving the combat area.
621. New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Guns AC.
Escorting a prison break all alone. You're daring, give me that. But I've fried bigger fish than you.
Alright, this is gun...
The break is to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to lose our way through. Raven, secure this
Alright, gotta get rid of the small troops too. Piss.
Lost your nerve.
Alrighty, tips. Nile, the hardest part about Nile is that he's got a lot of health because he's a heavy AC. Just try and lay in on him.
The chopper has exited the combat zone. Mission accomplished. Raven, a symbol of resolve. But mark my words, there will be nothing left but dying embers.
So make sure you lay into him, and make sure you also get rid of everything else around him, because the troops would also deal a lot of damage, especially in a large group as large as they are. Definitely be careful with that, because those guys will do a lot more damage than you expect. So I would say focus on Nyla for a little bit, and then just turn and kill all of the MTs and stuff like that. But it's crazy that they sent Nile, by the way, who is obviously in terms of ranking, he is the same as Snail is in Arquebus, so pretty crazy. You'd think he'd be a bit tougher, but I'll be honest with you, he's really slow, and if you have something like the Pile Bunker, I mean, you're just gonna kill him instantly. Like, you just stagger him, get him to like a little less than half, or a little above half even. You Pile Bunker that guy, he's gonna die.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Two new messages.
Let me thank you again, Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades without your help. Father Dolmayan is a key figure to the movement. A great choral warrior who witnessed the fires of Ibis, and a guide to us all. But now it seems like he's... No, I shouldn't. He carries a heavier burden than any of us. Oh, and a personal note before you go. Thanks for saving Zahi. I owe you one.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Alrighty, moving on. Let us get to it. So, I think for this mission, we're going to actually switch back to the dual wield here. Because this mission, I believe we're going to do... Oh, no, we're going to go attack the watch point. Actually, I would like to see how much... No. I want to see how much this build will be good against Balteus. I'm very, very curious to see how this will fare. So without further ado, folks, we're going to hop into Attack the Watch Point and end Chapter 1. And I'll probably end up showing the Balteus fight just to show you how easy this guy can be, depending on how this goes. I think it should be fine. Even the Sula fight might even show you if that goes pretty well. So let's see what happens, right? Once again, back at the Watch Point.
Shooter sighted. Deploy for combat.
Alright, I'm curious about how this fight will go.
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. You had a different master.
Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Turns out that build works pretty well. Grab our supply, and let's see. Like I said, I'm really curious to see how this build fares against Balteus. I have not tried this build against Balteus yet.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Ow.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. Technical construct offline for now. That massive dose of core nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on Lotus. Blaze are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
2 repair kits remaining. Light ammunition depleted. 50 AP at 30%. 1 repair kit remaining. Leftover ammunition at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Okay, the build was okay. I ran out of right-hand ammo because I missed a couple of shots, but if I didn't miss those shots, I think this would have been a lot easier. The dagger was definitely what was carrying for sure. Alrighty, with that all out of the way, I think...
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. You have proven yourself to be truly exceptional, which brings us to a request. The Integration Program. This program concerns Mind Alpha, a pilotless AC that we have developed. Sampling the various factions' machines to assimilate their technology and design philosophies. We would like you to engage it in arena combat to evaluate the accuracy of our model. Please, assist us with the future of All Might technology.
Alrighty, we have a new category added to the arena. As you can see, All Mind is definitely not treating this like a second playthrough, just as we aren't, in terms of like the story and everything like that. So, without further ado, let's hop into the arena and do this analysis. We have 3 analyses that we can go through right here. Let's start off with the first one. Integration Program Phase 1. As part of mercenary support initiatives, All Might conducts its own research and development of AC parts. This particular research exercise concerns the extension of human sensory capabilities. Through a process of continuous improvement, All Might will create an AC that to the pilot feels like an extension of their own body. So, very unique looking AC. We actually used the arms before, but without further ado, let's get into it.
Integration Program. Initiating Phase 1. Please begin by engaging the Mind Alpha model in virtual combat. Commencing analysis.
Main system.
Alrighty, here we go. Looks very interesting. We're using the same head, actually. Easy. These bazookas do so much damage.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Wasn't too bad. Eight OST chips, very, very nice. I do like the colors, very, I don't know, very, like, all-mindy. Alright, we'll go back to the arena and we'll finish all these up. Go to Subject 501-011-AL. Integration Program Phase 1. As part of its mercenary support initiatives, All Might also provides a beginner's program for new mercenaries. Many mercenaries have benefited from the trainer's guidance and successfully flown from the nest. All Might monitors the progress of trainees in order to further improve the program. It looks like a very ridiculously simple looking AC.
Integration Program Alpha 2. The next sample is the Trainer AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Commencing analysis.
Man, I'm really dumb. There literally is the Trainer AC that we fight in the AC test arena. Let's kill this guy, because we've killed him over and over again. This guy's easy. I'm trying to see if I can finish him off with one shot when I do this. Nope, not strong enough, but close enough. Alright. Easy.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Trainer AC as well. The Trainer AC, very easy. Could have probably killed that guy like 4 times over if I really wanted to, or way more than that. 16 OST chips in total. Very, very nice. Alrighty, and our final arena that we're going to do for today, and I think the final thing we'll do for today, is do the last analysis. Analysis Subject 51012AL. Integration Program Phase 1. Final analysis as part of its mercenary support. Okay, I did not expect... Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't even know it really was connected. Integration Program Phase 1. Final analysis. As part of the mercenary support initiatives, All Might also provides sample AC assemblies for beginners. For pilots who are not augmented humans, it can be extremely difficult to reassemble an entire AC and immediately adapt to it. All Might strives to create a future where all mercenaries can enjoy a near symbiotic relationship with their ACs. And looks like we've got a pretty heavy set AC that we're going to be fighting here, but shouldn't be too much for our AC.
Integration Program Phase 1. Final analysis. The next sample is the Tester AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Commencing analysis.
So yeah, I believe this is the Tester AC that we fought in the Dafeng mission, the really early on one. This guy really isn't that bad. Out, lots of damage. Oh, I thought I'd catch him there. Boom! Easy peasy.
Target destroyed. The data will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Thank you for your assistance.
Alright, looks like we're helping All Might with this Mind Alpha part, you know, this program that they're doing, so no sweat off our backs, we're getting more OST chips, right?
Thank you for your continued support. Your testing has identified several key points for improvement to Mind Alpha. The evolution of All Mind will not disappoint.
Alrighty, so folks, as we've done a new mission for this playthrough that we haven't had access to before, we also ended up getting some new dialogue from All Mind, as well as we were able to do those arenas, and we got through Chapter 1 as a whole. Next time on Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, we'll start off the next chapter for the second playthrough by infiltrating Grid 086, and I got some stuff to show you guys with this mission, particularly like the battle logs, because I know that they're very out of the way when I look them up. I'll just show them to you in my second playthrough, so that you guys, if you're having trouble finding those combat logs, you can end up finding them yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Also follow me in the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lives.